Welcome to the Jaron Jarvis channel. I am Jaron Jarvis. Today, I would like to introduce to you, do what you can with what you have. My friend suffers from PCOS. It's quite bad in her case. She can't have children of her own. She and her husband adopted two darling kids, one boy and one girl. I felt so bad for them when she told me she will never be able to conceive. They are great parents and a child of their own would just complete their family picture. I cried with her when she called me up one night, crying because she would never be able to grow life in her tummy. It's so unfair that there are some women who can conceive without any complications but who fail to take care of their kids. My neighbor has 3 kids but she's always drunk. The kids are playing in the street, they're pale and look underfed and I can hear the mom shouting at them all the time. They always look so unhappy. I wanted to help my friend. My son's father cheated on me, took my son and moved into his new wife's house. I figured I would feel less depressed if I could do something nice for my friend. My friend runs a guest house. She let me stay for free. Her husband was out of town to visit his parents with the kids, so we spent a few nights catching up and just venting about our problems. Her PCOS came up again and she cried a lot. But this time I came prepared. I don't know what I gave her to drink. I found it in my neighbor's house, but my friend was out in no time. I had to work fast. Sharp object. Check. Needle and thread for stitching. Check. Antiseptic ointment. Check. Gloves. Check. New ovaries. Check. I made sure to keep it on ice the whole time, so it should be fine. I had to work with what I had. I made the first incision. It bled a lot, but eventually, after a lot of tearing and cutting, I found her right ovary. My ovaries were removed after I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, so I kind of knew what to look for. I removed her old ovaries. I'll have to keep those on ice, too. I took my neighbor's ovaries and tried to replace them in the right position. I wasn't too sure how to attach them to all the tubes, but I figured if I sew it on really tight, it would grow together like a skin after stitches. My friend started stirring, so I just had to hold her upright and pour more booze down her throat. I got scared when I saw all the blood, but I sucked it up with her vacuum cleaner and just tried to sew faster. When both ovaries were replaced, I sucked up the last blood and sewed her skin back together and applied a lot of that antiseptic lotion. I figured my friend would have to rest after this procedure, so I dragged her to bed and put a lot of ice packs on the wounds so the swelling would go down faster. The next morning, I got a text from my mom saying that welfare services came to take the neighbor's kids away. Their mom had been missing for a few days. Everyone figured she left them alone during one of her drinking binges. I can chuck the sick ovaries then. My friend should be up any moment now, I can hear groaning from the bedroom. She will be so excited when I tell her that she's healthy now. They just have to wait a few weeks for the stitches to come out and then they can start trying for a child of their own. She'll need a healthy breakfast to help her recover and build up her strength. I'm so glad I could help her. I'm so happy for them. I hope they have a boy.